So, what I was going to talk about today was how to get ahead, right? Everybody always wants to know how to get ahead in life, right? Here's the thing that I've found out that really gets people to get ahead in business, in life, in sports, and just anything. Like honestly, and it's volume. Okay, it's how much are you doing every single day. Okay, so the thing that kind of woke me up to this was I read a book probably 2 or 3 years ago. It was called The Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. Malcolm Gladwell. If you haven't read that, I'll probably put that on a reading recommendation in one of our lives at some point. It won't be the one coming up, but maybe down the road. And it's a really good book because it just talks about, an outlier by definition is basically if you have a group of things or people, it's the one that sticks out, right? So, and outliers for this book was talking about people that are great and people that excel in different things, and why they excel and why other people don't excel. Okay, and I think probably the biggest thing I took from there. What's up, Jen? How we doing? Oh, she's on Playa del Carmen. So Jen's in Playa del Carmen in Cancun, Mexico. Literally the same place Aisha, my wife, and I got married. So kind of jealous right now, but have fun, dude. That's awesome. Anyways, back to what I was saying about the outliers. So the outliers, my biggest takeaway was that the people that do the most volume end up being more successful. Okay, and one thing that really opened my eyes to this was an example of our education system. Okay, and Jen's a teacher on here, so maybe she can attest to this, or maybe she doesn't agree with this. I don't know. But with the education system, at least they say that like the foreign countries are like way ahead of us. Well, probably not way ahead of us, but they get ahead, right? And here's the thing that foreign countries do that we don't do. Even in Colombia, it's a third world country. They typically go to school year round, right? They don't take summers off. They don't have all these holidays off, all these things that are going to put you behind, okay, honestly. And I 100% agreed with it because I think about it, I'm like, why do we take so many breaks? Especially here in America, it feels like you always need a break for everything, right? We get weekends off, we get holidays off, we get whole summers off. Like, it's kind of ridiculous, honestly. Like, and we're just conditioned to have that many breaks, so we're always just expecting it, right? And it doesn't ever seem like enough, right? But one thing I can tell you about myself that, the reason that I've been able to be successful, especially in the last couple of years, because I really implemented this, was like I quit giving myself breaks. So like, I work basically, 7 days a week, and I don't work like, I work 8-hour days every single day. Like my work looks way different than probably somebody in a 9 to 5, but like there's always every single day I'm doing a little bit. So I guess that's my biggest thing for this live is telling you guys, like, do a little bit every single day. Don't take complete whole days off. Don't take weeks off. Like, that's how you fall behind, and that's how you don't, get ahead. So if you look at the educational system, if we went to school year round, if we stopped getting breaks, 2-week break, like, think about it like this. So like, I know a lot of you guys probably remember this. When you came back from summer vacation, you went back to school, like you literally felt dumber, right? At least I did. Like, I would come back to school and be like, this was easy like 6 months ago, and now it's like I have to think about it a lot harder. And it's because we had such a long break that our minds weren't working like that. And that's what we do to our kids every single day. That's what we do to ourselves all the time too, taking all of these breaks all the time. Now, I'm not against taking breaks. Like, it's cool. You should go on vacation. You should enjoy your time. Life's not all about work all the time. But at the same time, think about how much is needed for you. Like, do you need to take breaks all the time? Like, that's my question to you. Do you feel like, especially when it comes to your fitness and health, like, and a lot of people treat this like a 9 to 5, like they're going to work hard Monday through Friday, eat good Monday through Thursday, and then Friday, Saturday, Sunday, they completely self-sabotage what they did the entire week-long process, right? And then they're forever just in this circle of like not getting anywhere, right? And I used to do it myself, man. The weekends coming, I don't want to do anything. Same thing with my business. Like, I used to take weekends off and be like, oh, I'm good, I don't want to do anything, But the problem with that is just like, sometimes we're forced to take breaks and we don't want to take breaks. So then when you take breaks all the time and now you're forced, now you have even more downtime than you had planned for, and it gets you put behind, I think. Okay, so this is all just my opinion, guys, but I honestly think if you stop giving yourself so many breaks, you're gonna get way ahead of the competition. That's the way I think. Like, I don't need breaks. Like, you know, I want to go on vacation, I take my trips, things like that. But like any other time, I'm just either I'm working on myself. Like, I'm out of the mentality of I need weekends off and I need 2 weeks two whole weeks a year for vacation. Like, I don't need that. The last couple of years, I didn't take any trips. I didn't do anything, and it was the most successful year I've ever had. Right? So, anyways, that's kind of my takeaway for that, guys. Outliers by Malcolm Gladwell. It talks about other things too, like it talks about a guy who had an IQ like higher than anybody, and he wasn't successful because of the way he was brought up and his ambitions in life and things like that. So like, it kind of talks on that, you know, talent, hard work beats talent when talent doesn't work hard. So you know, at the end of the day, it's just about working hard and doing consistently everything that you need to do. If you want to get ahead, stop thinking you need so many breaks. It's as simple as that, okay? So everything that you're doing now, think about, well, if I stop taking breaks, you know, and this doesn't mean like go kill yourself in the gym 7 days a week. Like I have 2 rest days a week because my body is not going to like me if I work at 7 days a week with the stuff I do. So take breaks when needed, but also just know that like you don't always need the breaks when you think you do, okay? Especially when it comes to your nutrition. The nutrition has to be every day, guys. And if you think you're going to take a week off and be good, like, it's going to be tough. We can put you on a maintenance week and you can still have success. But if you just say, I'm not tracking for a whole week, like I get people telling, I'm just going to take the weekend off. Like I told Jen Yoder this when she first started with me. She gave me that line. Say, oh, I'm going to take the night off. I'm having a drink. And I just told her straight up, like, hey, goals don't take the night off. They don't take the weekends off. They don't do that stuff. And she's down 50 pounds. And she actually posted it on her wall as a quote for me. So I didn't invent that, guys. I probably spurred it out from somewhere else. But that just shows you the difference between very successful people and mediocre people, right? Mediocre people think they need to take breaks all the time, need every weekend off. They need, you know, month-long vacations or multiple vacations per year. And then they're mad because their life's not where it's supposed to be. And it's because they didn't buckle down and do the work and, you know, tell themselves like, hey, I don't need this all the time. So cool, guys. Hope you have a good day. Enjoy the week. The weather's beautiful. We'll see you later.